Hello again, everyone. Yes, more pickups. Yeah, put these out every once in a while. I didn't think I picked up a lot, but turns out I have. I just want to put it all away, basically. This is a very small room, and losing floor space is not something I can afford to do. We'll start with this, though. This wasn't a pickup. This was a winning. I went on 8BitH's Who Wants to Be a Retro Millionaire quiz thing, and I went on and won it.
Oh my god, you've done it, mate! You've done it!
I proudly display.
Well done! Oh my word! What can I say to that, really? That was an unbelievable run.
So I won a big box copy of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the PC. So I need to. He's given me like a sheet with a congratulations and stuff on it. So I'm going to try to find some way of displaying this and the note and somewhere in the game room for it. I've got to have some wall space somewhere to hang it up or something. But yeah, I'm not going to dig this out. You can tell what this is. It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the PC. Ironically, I did buy it on the PS1 at some point from a charity shop to harvest a case from, but that's down there under some stuff, so I can't bother to dig that out. Let's just jump into some. It's just no order. I've got like sections, but like no order of when it was picked up, kind of thing. But I do think this first one was actually one of the first things I picked up. It was like the end of last month or something, but it was at Tempest 4000. I just went to CEX and I thought, let's have a look what they got. They didn't have anything I needed, but this was like sat on their counter. I was like, oh, can I have a look through the games on the counter? Yeah. And yeah, I just thought a bit of arcade fun. If you've never played Tempest, basically, imagine like looking down a hole and you walk around, you like scoot around the side of it and shoot things. So like shoot things coming up at you. So yeah, it's like a fast-paced shooter. The other one's pretty good. I've never played 4000. This one I picked up because it was part of the perp set for the PS4. It's a VR game as well. It is Unearthing Mars 2. I actually didn't know of this game, knew nothing about it, but I picked it up because it looked interesting. It looked like it could be sci-fi horror-y. It looks like it's it might be a bit of a rail shooter, looking it up, or like at least getting locked into one place and just kind of defending it, kind of thing. It looks quite fun. I don't know if you have free range movement on it, but I don't know. We'll have a look. Apparently it supports the aim controller, so I have a reason to get that back out. Then we'll go for some stuff that I just bought off the internet, shall we? Up first is, well, we recently did our Club 52, which was El Shaddai, and the wheel got spun again, and it turned out to be one of my games. And I originally put this on the wheel thinking I had it. I might still have it. I can't be arsed to dig through the pile of PS2 games to find out. But it's Psyops, the Mindgate Conspiracy. This always looks interesting. I always thought it was a first-person game. It's not. It's a third-person game. But yeah, you think you've just got like superpowers and it's a bit of a third-person shooter. But it's one that I've always seen pop up on like people's best games list and most underrated games. So yeah, that's why I put it on the list. So gonna be playing this soon. It doesn't seem too long. Internet says about 12 hours, but I've heard people say do it quicker than that. But yeah, looking forward to playing that one. Plus it's an 18, so I'm expecting some violence in it. Then I found on, I think this first one was from Music Magpie. I'm trying to get like anything that's classed as the PS4 horror subset. I've played this on the Xbox One, and I wouldn't have considered it horror, but all the lists I always see it on, it has it. But I didn't get that far into it on the Xbox One, so maybe it does get more horror-y. But it seemed just more kind of story-based shooter. But it's Get Even. I know that Feed Me Chicken is a big fan of this. So, yeah, I need to give this a go. I'll go back to it. I'll do it on here, though, because I did my Platinum Challenge, so I might have to give it a go on there. I only just noticed all that, like, thing down the edge of the case. Didn't know I had that on there. Never mind. I do have spare cases, so I will switch that out. But, well, the back makes it look quite horror-y. I don't know. I'll give it another go. And these last three here were Vinted. So we picked up Prey. I really like the first Prey game on the 360. I'm still annoyed that they didn't follow that up with the direct sequel, They just rebooted it to this. I have a feeling it plays like a bit like The Thing. So like there's a monster or monsters that can turn into people or things. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. I've heard people say it's good, like, but not the game they wanted, if that makes sense. But a good game. But I'm looking forward to playing it. I picked this one up simply because I think it was like £1.20 on Vinted. It's YouTuber's Life, OMG. It's one of those games that I've seen loads of people pick up before, and it even got a sequel. There's 2 of these in there. There might even be 3. I don't know. There's definitely 2 of them. But it looks so crap that, yeah, I've always wanted to play it. Yeah, I don't know. But I swear it's like £1.20 or £1.50, so it's stupidly cheap. And this one, again, I bought this because it's part of the Perp set, but it's an interesting looking game. It is Away, the survival series. It bills itself as like a playable nature documentary. You play like this, I don't know if you're like a little squirrely badgery thing. I don't know what you are. This tiny little fluffy thing on the front. And yeah, you just got to survive. And there's like boss battles with spiders and stuff, I think. It looks genuinely interesting. I don't know if it's like a big open world or not, or if it's levels. But I'm looking forward to playing this because it sounds bizarre. But yeah, it's one also I never see it. I think it was like 15 quid or something. That's probably overpaying for it, but I don't see it. Thought I'd give the weird one a go. We'll go on to stuff that I've either bought off people or people have sent me or whatever now. Then we'll do some charity stuff, then some bigger bits, I think. So, doing my platinum challenge, I was talking to Gordon, and randomly it was a platinum game in the platinum challenge. So he sent me Transformers Devastation on the PS3, which I thought, it can't be that bad. It's based on Transformers. I've looked up the trophy guide for this. This says it's solid. Like, you've got S ranks and everything. I'm going to suck at this. I'll give it my best go, but it's a long game as well, not just difficult. But we'll see. He says it's a good game, but he says it gets repetitive. This one, I was talking to somebody on Discord, and they bought a copy of this and realised they actually had 2 of them. So, yeah, he sent one my way. So, thanks, James. But it's Dead Age on the PS4. It's odd. It's like part visual novel. Like, the gameplay's played out in, like, comic book cut out kind of, like, panels. So that's your story of moving between areas and things. But then there's, like, a crafting and like base building, but you don't really see any of it. It's all kind of like just stats. And then when you go to fight zombies, it turns into like a turn-based RPG. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Like, I don't know. I'm not big on like survival stuff and crafting things, but since you don't have to wander somewhere to get things to go somewhere else, it's just like choosing to go to locations and hope you find things. That might be more fun for me, so we'll find out. It just looks really interesting. Plus, it's for the horror set, isn't it? This one I'm pretty sure I bought off of Nikki on Discord. It was a game that I've played, I've beat everywhere. I only have it physically on the PS5, so I just need to get the physical copies of it everywhere, just because I want to say I have it, because it was such a fun game. And it's Power Simulator. I don't need to say anything else about this. I've spoke about this game so much. I've played it so much. I've streamed it. I've done everything with it. I've beat it on everything. All trophies on everything that has trophies, apart from the VR one, because I don't have the VR and I don't know if it has trophies or achievements. And this one, I think, was from Uncle Benny. He was selling off a load of like Mega CD stuff. And yeah, I had all the games, but I didn't have one of these. It's the CDX like import cartridge. To be honest, this isn't much use anymore. People have made like conversions to make things run in PAL, and you can just burn discs for the Mega CD. But I'd like to own the originals and do this. If you do want to know somebody who's into their Mega CD conversions, go check out John Bunday. He does a lot of them himself, so he's in deep on the Mega CD stuff. But yeah, plus that is the most 90s thing you'll ever see. Look at it. It's amazing. Okay, so we'll move on to bits from charity shops. These first few here, these were things that the girlfriend picked up for me. We were going through and she said she found some bits. So we'll start with this first one, because you don't see much of this in a charity shop. It was South Park Chef's Love Shack on a Dreamcast. It is complete. The front falls off though, but yeah, I've got this on the N64. I imagine it's pretty much the same, but with better quality audio, I'd imagine. It is just a South Park trivia game. It reviewed really badly. Wasn't as bad. I don't think it reviewed as bad as South Park Rally, which is one I think I'm missing from everything. I might have on Dreamcast. I know I need it on the N64. It's the last one I need for the N64 South Park games. I've got it somewhere, but yeah, South Park Rally's worse than this one. Then it was Moto Racer 2 on the PS1, which still has a sticker on the back of it. It's £4. I've never actually played any of these Moto Racer games. I don't think. So I don't really know anything about it, but I'll have to give it a go. If it comes up on one of Steve's challenges, at least I've got it. I think it might be super bikes, but I'm not sure. It might have a multitude of bikes. No idea. This one was £6. It's Siphon Filter 2. These are all complete, by the way. But, yeah, I don't know why there's no sticker on the South Park one, but it all came from the same place. Yeah, I've never played Siphon Filter 2. I played number 1, really enjoyed it. Running around with a taser, setting people on fire. Oh, how horrendous would that be if somebody could tase you long enough to set you on fire? But, yeah, they don't play the best. They're a bit jank, but they're good fun. Like, just third-person shooters. But no idea what the sequel was like. Never played it. And the last one, which does not have a sticker on it, but I have a feeling, because I changed the case on this one, I don't know, I think it was £4. 4 or 3, something like that. It is The Adventures of Monkey Hero. It's one that I've seen loads of times. When there was a game shop, like a local one to me, before it shut down, they always had this in their cabinet for like 25 or 30 quid. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a really cheap game. So I always like left it behind, and it was still there when they closed down. But I actually don't know anything about this game, but it's always drawn me in with its cover. So yeah, can't tell you nothing about it. Gonna have to play it, ain't I? This one was £4. I don't know why I bought this at £4, but it's something it's one of those games you don't really ever see on the PS4, and I'm not going for a full PS4 set. I'm not a madman, but if I find stuff that I don't see very often, it's Ash's Cricket. It probably isn't worth £4, but I'm not a big fan of cricket at all. The only cricket game I've ever enjoyed was Brian Lara Cricket on the PS1. So, I don't know, maybe I should put it on and give it a go. I remember that being quite like just a casual game to play, so. But I imagine these are going to be way more like simulatory and then piss me off, but I don't know. Maybe I should play it. I imagine it's a horrendous platinum. And the final one, I think this was £1. It's a game I used to have. When I culled my like Wii stuff, I got rid of it. I think CX gave me a penny for it. So I've paid 100 times what I got for it last time. It's My Horse and Me, the original one on the Wii. I bought this because I'm thinking about doing a video about horse games, because I've got so many of them. I don't think anyone's going to want to watch that, but it would be interesting to look into how many of these damn things exist. And they're all the same. Literally all the same. Right. Next, let's keep going. These were bought from... No, this one was an eBay purchase. This is a game I got a while ago, and it was missing the front cover. So I had the disc, the back cover, and the manual. So I bought a copy of this without a manual, and it turned up in pretty good shape. It was G Darius. So yeah, I now have a complete, nice, clean, complete copy of G Darius. The game was 25 quid, so I paid 25 quid basically for a front cover, but it had a nice case. If you want to know what I did with the spare disc, I sent it on to a YouTuber who I thought would appreciate it. So, yeah, if you don't know, it's a little shooter. I haven't played that much of this one, to be honest with you, but people do speak quite highly of it. So, again, I need to sit down and play it. Now that I've finished that massive, long YouTube video I was working on, I can get back to playing some games. This next one is one that I pre-ordered a long time ago, and yeah, it just showed up. It was that Iron Meat, which comes in this steel weird slip thing. Weird sounding. But yeah, for the PS5, it is a like Contra style run and gun, isn't it? I haven't played it yet, but everyone says it's really good. It came from Strictly Limited. This is release 101, it says on the back. But yeah, just haven't had time to pop that one in. But this metal tin is incredibly cool, but I am terrified that it is going to scratch so easy. And I don't know if I've got a protector that will fit in, but that is damn cool. There's the back of it. I don't know why. I don't really need to show that. I think everyone picked that up. Ones that people didn't pick up that I know of. I have not seen anyone else pick these up. I pre-ordered these ages ago. Mostly because I don't know whether I'd consider them part of the PS4 horror set, but they do have... When you see how they play, they're not. But the idea about it... Okay, we'll just start with it. We have Restless Night on the PS4. This is a limited legacy release. These were really cheap, like $20 or $25. But these are games that like they've been on the store for ages. They're like real cheap. This plays a bit like it's like a single screen twin stick shooter that looks like it would belong on like a beefed up Atari. But yeah, so I think you're fighting hordes of zombies. And yeah, it plays a bit like Geometry Wars or like Binding of Isaac or something, but just like that kind of twin stick dodging stuff kind of thing. Well, nowhere near as in depth as something like Binding of Isaac. I think it's just a very, very simple twin stick shooter, but it's a very cool artwork on it. So it's not going to be for everyone. I think it's an easy platinum though, so I might do that one in my platinum because I'm getting behind on my platinum challenge. That and this next one I might have to do. And at the same time, it's another game, Chili Dog game. They're always bad. But yeah, from Limited Legacy again. This is Radioactive Dwarves, Evil from the Sewers. This is a very, very simple, again, old looking. It's like a maze game. I think we're just shooting dwarves. I don't know. But yeah, just the premise of it, I'd say that goes in the horror subset. But I don't know. It's just stupid. These two are stupid. But it does mean I have the entire Limited Legacy set as well so far. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. These were from the local nostalgia shop. First up on the Dreamcast, I think this was about 15 quid. I can't remember how much I paid for these. I bought these right at the beginning of the month. I think it's 15 quid. It's Tokyo Highway Challenge. I don't think I have this. I should probably check, but I'm pretty sure I don't. It's part of is it the Tokyo Extreme Racer series from like Japan? So basically you just drive around Tokyo's highways challenging racers to basically build your way up to becoming like the top racer. They're quite fun, to be honest with you. I don't know if it was the last one. I don't know if there's been any after, but it was on the 360 Import Tuner Challenge. I think that's what it's called. Is one in the same series, and they all pretty much play the same. So yeah, just racing people for like pink slips and stuff. I think I played this back in the day, or I had a demo of it. I can't remember, but I remember it being quite fun. I do have to say that I don't really like the Import Tuner Challenge one. I'd spend a lot of time just like driving around not being able to find people on it, which was weird. I remember, well, the demo of it, you could easily jump into races quickly. Yeah, I can't remember how much these were. The next one was Lone Soldier. Yeah, very early release, I think, isn't it? 131 on there, yeah. Very early. It's a very simplistic, very short game, like a third-person run-and-gun shooter. Yeah, there's not much to it. It's actually quite fun, but it's the kind of thing that if you spent a lot of money on it, you'd be a bit annoyed. But this is in, like, absolutely lovely condition. Can I open it without dropping it? I won't flip the disc over, but it's like mint. Not that I really... Oh, I say that, there is a small scrape on the front of it. I'm not going to see it. But yeah, it's an alright little game. I might stream it, go for a playthrough of it. And the final one from the shop, from the local shop, is, I think this might be the last Star Wars game I needed. And out of all the Star Wars games, apart from like Pod Racer, which I really enjoy, actually I enjoy the ones in the N64. All the other ones I've never really liked. But this one, I've never played it, but I think it'll be something I will enjoy. It is Star Wars Dark Forces. I think I'll enjoy it because it's kind of like it is a first-person shooter, which looks more like something like Doom or Duke Nukem 3D, but in the Star Wars universe. I'm pretty sure this got re-released on the PS4 by Limited Run. So maybe I use this as a placeholder and a shelf filler and buy that version and play it. I don't know. And get some trophies. But yeah, it does actually look really good fun. I don't think this was much. I think it's like 10 quid or something, I think Lone Soldier was 25 or 30. Can't remember. I don't know. It was slightly pricier because of its condition. But then, this might need a jump cut to sort this one out. I got a random message from my sister saying she'd been clearing out her loft or her boyfriend's lockup or something like that. And she found this. And I said, I'll take that off you. So, if I can't pick it up. It's this Master System 2 Plus box, like big box. There is that tear on there. The outer box of this is not in good condition at all, really. But inside, if I can get it out, I don't have much room here. Both of the boxes for the light phaser and the console themselves are really good. So if I can get this out. I'll only take the light phaser out because it's easier to get that one in and out. But the boxes on these inside, lovely condition. And I don't have a light phaser anymore, so it's good to get one. So I did have one. I sent it to Retro Red Steve, but it came with some games. So it came with Operation Wolf, of course. It was on the front of the box. Also, I wanted this one because this has got Alex Kidd built into it. The one I've already got has Sonic built into it. And I want the... there's another one, isn't there? One's got... What is it? Hang On and Safari Hunt built into it? Is that right? I know that... I think that's on the older style model, I think. The Model 1 one. I think. I don't know. I'm not big on Master System knowledge. But yeah, Operation Wolf. I feel bad to say that I've never actually really played Operation Wolf. I do think I should get some more Master System games played now, though. So I don't know a great deal about it. To my knowledge, it's a shooter. Kind of on-foot shooter. But I could be wrong. If I could be arsed, I'll put footage over the top so you can see how wrong I am when I talk about things. Then we had... There's a copy of Pit Fighter. I have played the Mega Drive version of Pit Fighter, and it's really, really bad. It is literally just like a fighter when you're like an illegal fighting ring kind of thing. There's people stood around the edges. Yeah, it's bad. I can't imagine the Master System version being very good. So, I don't know. I have to give it a go. I did pop all these into the console to make sure they worked, but I didn't have time to sit and play with them because it was just as I was picking it up. Then we have the Master System version of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, this plays alright, I thought, for a 2-button Mortal Kombat. It's nothing special. I wouldn't go out and play this version over like the Mega Drive ones or anything, but it's quite impressive that it's on there. I'm pretty sure I've got this on the Game Gear as well, and I can't remember if it's the same game or not, because most Game Gear games are just Master System games, aren't they? But yeah, Mortal Kombat on the Master System. This one, I did actually play a little bit of this when I was testing the machine. It was a Golden Axe. I'd never played the Master System version of Golden Axe. I haven't played much Master System, to be honest with you, because I didn't have one growing up. I had an NES. My neighbour had a Master System, and I did borrow it from time to time, but they didn't have the greatest deal of games. Mostly I played Alex Kidd on it, and some of the Mickey Mouse games. That was pretty much it. And like the Sonic games, like Sonic Chaos, I played a lot of that. But yeah, I just love the fact that you could fly as Tails in the Master System Sonic games. But yeah, this was surprisingly pretty faithful, I thought, as a port for the Master System. Is it better than the game, the Mega Drive one? No. But would I sit there and play through this? Probably. I would sit there and try and beat this. This is good fun. And the final one. This is probably the best one of the bunch. It is Ninja Gaiden. I haven't really tried the Master System version of this. I've played the NES version before. I don't know if it's the same. I should probably sit down and give it a go. But as I said, now I've got some time. I've got some free time. Well, I say I've got free time. I'm making a bloody video again, aren't I? Never mind. But yeah, looking forward to that one. I think that is also the priciest one of the bundle. So yeah, these are complete as well. Oh crap, it's all falling out. So yeah, not a bad little thing. I was genuinely shocked when she said she had that lying around. So can't go wrong with that. I think that, oh no, it's not everything. I will show this, but this is completely pointless to show off. I always buy these when I find them. Bag of Skylanders. It was 15 quid, so it's probably all it's worth. But there's a couple in there I didn't have. And I probably should start bundling up all the ones that I've got doubles of and shift them on. Why do I buy them? Just because when I get round to playing the games, on going for the achievements, I like to be able to see all the little paths and things. So yeah, they're alright little games. But anyway, that is everything I think I've picked up. If anything else randomly materialises, I'll tack it on at the end, but actually I won't. I'll keep it to next time. Right, I'm going to bugger off. Have fun, people. Bye. Well, I said there was going to be no more, but there is more. There's always more. I always tack something on at the end when I say I'm not going to. Basically, I've had this stuff a while, so I need to put it in this video. Up first, actually, to be honest, I recorded this originally to tack on to the end of the video. Then I deleted it by accident, so I'm doing it again. But never mind. Up first is Morhan X. I think that's how it's pronounced, Morhan? I don't know. It's a light gun game, like a little chicken shoot game. Yes, I got this off of Stu, Ninja Bear Hug. So, yeah. Haven't played it yet. It's a German exclusive. It looks pretty awful. But awful is my kind of thing. I have replaced it with a case for Who Wants to Be in It Millionaire, hence why it says 1 million on the front of it. But never mind. Then, this was the final one. I need to shut off because I put it into the wall and I would have forgot. I walked into CEX and this just sitting there. I thought I need that. It's a game I like. It is Hydro Thunder on the N64. It was actually in pretty damn nice shape. I think it was 65 quid. It's complete with the manual and everything. If you've never played it, it's like a almost futuristic speedboat game. Yeah, just really good fun. The N64 version's good. There was a version, I think it was the arcade version they had on Xbox Live Arcade originally? I don't know. There's like a Dreamcast version as well that's really good. I have got that. But yeah, just another one to go towards the full N64 boxed PAL set. Well, am I always going PAL? I've got some NTSC and Japanese stuff as well. I want them all, because I'm greedy. But yeah, if you've never played Hydro Thunder, really is a N64 game that's worth playing. But yeah, that was it. It was just those two. I need to tack them on at the end. Just to say thanks to Stu again, because I've had that a long time now, and I haven't put it in a video. But thanks, man. Right, now I'm genuinely buggering off. So have fun.